Phineas and Ferb, Night of the Zombie Ponies, 28 Pranks Later and Night of the Living Pharmacists, written by My Little Pony Fon 21 Act 3. Meanwhile, at the Flint Fletcher backyard, the children were ready to try out the rubberization ray and get their skin rubber qualities. "Ready, Baljeet?" asked Phineas. "Okay," said Baljeet as he got zapped by the rubberization ray. "Wah, I feel the same. Try jumping up and down a little," requested Phineas. Baljeet was jumping and was delighted that it worked. "Woohoo!" he yelled joyfully as he went to a branch of a tree to hit it a couple of times. Buford, after seeing this, "We want to do the same thing." "Oh, now me," and he got zapped and went to hit the same branch of the tree like Baljeet did ago. "Awesome. Me next," said Phineas as he also got zapped by the ray. "Come on, Isabella," he said as Ferb zapped himself. "Hit me with your bounce shot," said Isabella as she got zapped. The children were bouncing and got out of the backyard and bounced joyfully all over the neighborhood, all the way to the mall. They were laughing, hoping all over the city, even on the pink clouds. No one in the city noticed them, so they bounced in the Buildings too. Isabella was hopping up and down on the sidewalk, until she got to a similar building. It was the Fireside Girls' Annex Building, and she suddenly remembered a meeting with the Fireside Girls she didn't have to miss. Meanwhile, inside the Building, the Fireside Girls were waiting for Isabella to come. Isabella said she'd be here. "She'll be here," said Gretchen. "I bet all the muffins that wherever she is, it has something to do with Phineas," said Holly. Suddenly, they heard a knock on the window and Gretchen went to open it to see what or who it was. It was Isabella and she sat in the windowsill. "Hi Gretch. Where have you been?" asked Gretchen. "I was over at Phineas' house and was rubberized by a machine they built," responded Isabella. "Holly gets the muffins," said Gretchen, delighted. "Look," asked Isabella. "You know that emotional bravery patch I was all set to earn?" "Yeah," said Gretchen. "Well, I'm totally blowing it," said Isabella, worried. "I feel strong when I walk up to Phineas, but as soon as I open my mouth, I completely choke." "Oh, Isabella, you're overthinking it," said Gretchen. "You just need to jump right to it." "What do you mean?" asked Isabella, confused. "Just tell him how you feel," determined Gretchen. "I mean, you've had plenty of chances, but then you overthink it. It's not like he's gone reject you, you know he thinks you're cute." Isabella wasn't so sure about it. "Well, yeah, but no buts, Isabella," interrupted Ginger standing next to Gretchen. "You'll never know how he feels unless you tell him first. And who knows? Maybe he feels the same. Heck, he does, he just doesn't know it yet," finished Addison. "So what do ya say, Izzy?" asked Gretchen. "After all, you could earn a new patch." Isabella thinked about it for 3 seconds, and she knew that they were right. So she decided to tell Phineas how she feels this time. "You're right," she said. "I should tell Phineas how I feel. Later, girls, gotta bounce." And soon she bounced off the building, but later came back again. "Literally," she said as she bounced off again to do what the Fireside Girls told her to do. Meanwhile, in Ponyville, Pinkie Pie was walking over at a cloud where was Rainbow Dash's house and tries to tell her about the pranking she was doing. "Hey Rainbow Dash," she yelled. "I have something really important to tell you." Rainbow Dash was looking outside of her window and saw Pinkie down on the ground. "Pinkie, hey, I actually have something totally important to tell you," she said. "Oh, you do?" asked Pinkie as her hoofs were shaking in excitement. "You go first." Rainbow Dash was looking left and right to the if no pony was hearing or looking on them. "Okay. You know how I've been pranking every pony?" she asked as she was giggling about it. "Yeah," giggled Pinkie Pie. "It's pretty funny," but later she remembered what every pony told her to do. I mean, actually, that's what I have to talk to you about," she said. "Here," said Rainbow Dash while grabbing something from note here. "Have a cookie," she said while having a box of cookies. "Oh, thanks," said Pinkie Pie as Rainbow tossed a cookie upwards to Pinkie, which she catch it with her mouth and started eating it. "So I got thinking," continued Rainbow Dash, "why waste my time pranking every pony at a time when I could prank every pony at once?" Pinkie Pie was eating the cookie and later she swallowed it. Every pony at once?" asked Pinkie Pie joyfully. "That sounds amazing," she said while she bounced about the idea, but later a record needle scratches, meaning that Pinkie still remembers what every pony told her to do. "Gah, what? I mean, it's not. You don't know what it is yet," cried Rainbow Dash as she looked around again to see if any pony was looking or hearing them. "Pinkie, this is gonna be the best prank ever," she continued as she shows the box of cookies to Pinkie. I special ordered these joke cookies so the color would match my mane. And, asked Pinkie Pie confused. And, I'm gonna switch them with Philly Guide cookies, continued Rainbow Dash as she puts a cookie inside Pinkie mouth, taking out something that looks like rainbow smears on Pinkie's mouth. When Scootaloo and her friends sell them, every pony in towns get a rainbow mouth courtesy of Rainbow Dash, she said. She laughed a little. It's gonna be so awesome, said while she takes Pinkie to a pound of water to make her see the rainbow smears that she got on her mouth. But when Pinkie Pie saw the rainbow muzzle on her mouth, she remembered about Ponies' arguments of Rainbow Dash's pranking, and also, she didn't find it longer funny at all. I don't know, she said. I mean, it doesn't really seem all that funny. Rainbow Dash gasped of what Pinkie said. What, maybe this is a good time to stop pranking, said Pinkie Pie. The other ponies in town are really Dash. Stop? Interrupts Rainbow Dash. No way. This prank is happening, Pinkie. And it's gonna be hilarious, she said as she gave the box of joke cookies to Pinkie and rushed away at the speed of light. Pinkie Pie saw her leaving and realizes that Rainbow Dash was messing up. As she ate another cookie, she came up with a plan to tell every pony what Rainbow Dash was gonna do, but without knowing that something out of Equestria was gonna stop Pinkie and every pony and ruining their prank for good. Meanwhile, back at Danville, at Doofenshmirtz Evil Incorporated. It was night time, and Candace, Vanessa and her friends were at the Bullitings' living room preparing for their movie night. Doofenshmirtz Teenage Girl Movie Night, sang the singing. So I thought we could watch the foreign art film I found, said Vanessa holding and showing up a DVD box. Ellie Cur Noir de Douleur et de la Tristesse Douce. Is that the one that's the neo-realistic portrayal of women's angst? Asked Dana. No, that's the other one, answered Heather. This one is about ennui. Don't know if I've seen that one, said Candace. Is it animated? So Janice, said Lacey while she got closer to Candace. Candace, corrected Candace. You look pretty young to have lost your V card already, but that's pretty rad I guess, said Lacey. My what card? Asked Candace confused. But Bridget interrupted and ignored Candace. Did you download the new Apparatus album? No way. They're sellouts, answered Lacey. I'm only listening to Coffin Shadows now. They're so independent, they pay you to download their songs. Coffin Shadows? Asked Candace with curiosity. I've never heard of them, but Lacey kept ignoring Candace like if they don't care about her presence, or she doesn't exist to them. New skirt? She asked. Yeah, answered Bridget. I turned it inside out, ripped it in half and then sewed it back together. Get your brother to run over it a few times, it really weathers it, said Lacey. Candace giggled in awe about the cooler girls she was with. Wow, you guys know everything. Suddenly, a knock on the door was heard and Doofenshmirtz came in announcing himself sing-songly before any of the girls could answer the door. Hello ladies. I'm here with a homemade duckleberry pie. Vanessa rushed quickly to her dad before the girls could hear them. Dad, I thought you were going to stay upstairs. I've got the snacks covered. But Pookie, I thought you loved the Dukelbunkel, said Doofenshmirtz in a baby accent. Yes I do, and I thank you, said Vanessa as she quickly grabbed the pie away from her dad, glancing back at her friends to make sure they weren't looking and or hearing. But please, Dad. Are you watching foreign films? Asked Doofenshmirtz. Dad, cried Vanessa as she pushing her dad out of the door. Maybe I could join you guys for a lively discussion, said Doofenshmirtz. Vanessa was closing the door to Doofenshmirtz. Goodbye Dad. You know, I can't stay anyway, continued Doofenshmirtz. As we speak, my nemesis is upstairs trying to work free from a trap that. But Vanessa continued pushing him out. So even if you wanted me to stay, bye, said Doofenshmirtz while the door was finally shut. Candace ran to the bathroom to call Stacy and informed her about the movie night she was on. Stacy, this is amazing, she said joyfully. I'm at an actual party with cool older girls. They know everything. They're so There was Mo. You've gotta get over here. Meanwhile at Stacy's house, Stacy walked over to the couch, smiling proudly as she held up a remote. Candace. I'm so proud of myself. I think I totally hooked up this thing up. It's incredible. It has picture-in-picture, she explained. I'll be able to watch a show and then another show inside that show and then the first show again inside that one. And I managed to get it down to one clicker. I'm about to give it a whirl. But as soon as she pressed the power button on the remote, nothing happened. At least, not on her TV, but in somebody else's TV that can see in her window. She did the same thing over and over again and the same thing happened. Okay. Maybe there's still a bug or two to fix, said Stacy, disappointed of herself. To be continued. Thanks for watching, and if you enjoyed the video make sure to like and leave a comment and share it with a friend. See you all later.